I moved into my new apartment 3 weeks ago. It was small, a bit old, but cheap, and honestly, that was all I needed. The kind of place where the walls are thin, the pipes groan at night, and the neighbors barely say hi, perfect for someone like me who wanted privacy. Everything was normal for the first few days. I unpacked, set up my desk, and tried to ignore the creaks and groans of the building. That's when I first noticed the apartment upstairs. It had been empty for months, or at least that's what the building manager said. But sometimes I could hear faint noises, footsteps pacing late at night, the occasional sound of something heavy being dragged, soft muttering I couldn't quite make out. The first time I heard it clearly, I thought it was my imagination. It was around midnight, and I was lying in bed scrolling on my phone. A thump. Thump. Thump above me. It stopped. Then a soft voice. "Why are you here?" I froze. My apartment was only one floor, but the voice sounded as if it came from right above me. I told myself it was probably a neighbor talking to someone on the phone. That made sense, right? The next night I heard it again. This time clearer, the pacing, the dragging, and then laughter. Quiet, almost playful, but it sent chills down my spine. Curious, I knocked on the ceiling. Yes, I literally knocked on the floor above me. Nothing. Silence. The third night I woke up to a soft tapping on my window. I live on the third floor. No one should have been there. Slowly I got up, heart racing, and looked outside. Nothing but the streetlights and the empty parking lot. That's when I started noticing things around my apartment were off. My keys weren't where I left them. My shoes moved a few inches. The clock I never touched had stopped. I tried telling myself it was paranoia, that the stress of moving into a new city was getting to me. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right. One night, I couldn't sleep. I sat at my desk, laptop open, pretending to work, but listening. That's when I heard a door creak open above me. A few seconds later, it's a footstep. One, then two, then three, slowly pacing across the floor. And then a voice, whispering, my name. "Are you awake?" I froze, my hands shook, my throat went dry. I whispered back, "Who's there?" Silence. Then a soft knock on my ceiling, right above my bed. I couldn't move. My brain screamed, "Leave!" but my body was frozen. I grabbed my phone and called the building manager. No answer. I tried my neighbors. Nobody answered. And then a message popped up on my phone from an unknown number. "Look up." I did. Nothing. But as I stared at the ceiling, I realized the shadow didn't belong to the light fixture. It moved, slowly, inch by inch, across the ceiling. It stopped. A figure crouched above me. Not fully human. Too tall. Too thin. Its face was distorted. I blacked out. When I woke up, I was on the floor, my phone smashed beside me. My apartment was empty. The ceiling was normal. The apartment upstairs, still vacant, I tried to tell people. My friends laughed, said I was stressed. I tried to convince myself it was a nightmare. But then last night, I got a knock on my door. I live alone. No one was outside. I checked my phone. Another message from the unknown number. "See you tonight." I don't sleep anymore. I don't leave my apartment. And every night, I hear the pacing above me, and I know it's waiting.